Hi, my name is Blake Dutton.
My name is Jordan Waller.
My name is Malan Messemore.
Hey, my name's David Curtis.
This is On Record. July 15th, 2014, Forney, Texas. After traveling roughly 1,000 miles over 2 days, the Cavaliers arrive in the Lone Star State. Texas tour has begun. The Corps is greeted with open arms, screaming fans, and big support against the backdrop of wide open spaces. It's no surprise that Texas serves as the home away from home for the Green Machine.
It's really cool because we're based out of Rosemont, Illinois, and that's a long ways away from Texas.
So it's really cool to see the crowd response kind of just exponentially grow fairly quickly in all of the shows that we see in Texas.
Texas support is it's probably the best part of the season for myself. I see a ton of my friends. This is an alumni I've marched with. Just fans are just crazy for us.
It's nice to have so many family members and friends show up to rehearsal and to volunteer and show up to the shows. It's overwhelming in the most comforting sense possible.
Yeah, the support in Texas is kind of crazy because it's like across the country from Chicago, and you wouldn't think that there would be that many people there to support you, but it's like, I think there might be more people in Texas that support the Cavaliers in Chicago, and that's the crazy part of it.
Some members stand just a little taller at this point in the season. There is no mistaking Texas pride. The sun, hotter. The Gatorade, cooler. The smiles, brighter. There's simply nothing like performing in this state.
Texas pride exists within about half the members. There's half that love every single thing there is about Texas, and there's half that think that we're too hyped up about Texas.
People from Texas are just a lot different than people from other states.
I saw a lot of people in other corps as well as our corps that were counting down the days until Texas and posting about it on social media.
Nobody in Tennessee hypes Texas or hypes Tennessee as much as people hype Texas.
Well, I'm from Texas too, and so I know I love Texas, and I know that every time we come to Texas, it's always like probably the most talked about stop on tour.
But to sum it up the best, in 2012, they brought us a cake in the shape of Texas with the Texas flag on it because we love Texas so much.
San Antonio brings heat, trains, barbecue, and the first indoor performance. This regional features every world-class corps, and it's by far the largest venue to date. The Alamo Dome emerges from the vast and flat surroundings, swelling with visual emphasis and importance. It's true, everything is bigger in Texas.
I think the San Antonio Regional, we don't really prepare any different because if we would prepare differently, we would probably perform differently.
With the show, being that I know that a ton of my friends are going to be there, it kind of hypes myself up to, I don't know, just give it everything I got. I mean, to show off, to show what we can do as a corps.
I remember it being special for me as a member because it was such a grand scale of a contest.
It was different the moment I woke up. The vibe from the whole corps was way more hype, and like from the beginning.
In such a huge venue, it's nice to not be outside in some ho-hum stadium in some high school in the middle of nowhere. You're in a very large world-class venue, and it's nice to get to see the products in that grand scale of a venue.
We get so much love from the Texas fans that I mean, it could just helps us on the field to like give that extra effort in the fourth movement when you're like running and you're really tired.
After working through significant changes to the 2014 production and 3 major performances, the Cavaliers earn another day off in downtown San Antonio. One of the last moments to truly relax, cut loose, and refocus on the final 3 weeks of the season.
The Riverwalk is kind of where everyone spends the majority of their day. It's the place to be in San Antonio because there's all those restaurants, all those shops, it's close to the mall. And I feel like that's where a lot of people run into their friends and family.
So you're not just relaxing with your corps and your brothers, you're relaxing with the friends you made in other corps at the same time, and just getting to know more people, and just having a good time with a bunch of different drum corps people all over the city.
It was just a sea of drum corps people. You could see the tan lines of their feet throughout the crowd.
Getting to see so many people outside of the sweaty rehearsal setting or the bus fumes of a parking lot after a contest.
You can hang out with your friends from the Cavaliers, and you can hang out with friends from other corps, and everyone comes together, and the people that don't really know each other can get to know each other from you or your friends.
I think that they really allow themselves to enjoy it to the fullest, because knowing that after that it's put your nose to the grindstone and get to work, and we have 3 more weeks left, I think it's definitely in the back of their heads that they really just need to live that day to the fullest and enjoy it as much as they can.
Basically, my goal at the beginning of that day was just do absolutely nothing, and I did exactly that.
The 2014 tour barreling forward to the finish line. The intense days and long bus rides transforming into unforgettable memories. This unique Cavalier experience is shaping the lives of these young men, these young leaders. There's no shortage of passion, drive, and determination. It's time to be undeniable in all that we do. Next stop, Nashville, Tennessee.